kindergarten, this is Mrs. Davila, and I wanted to do a quick lesson for you on antonyms. Now, antonyms are words that have opposite meanings. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. So I'm going to start off here with my ball. I have a little ball. You see it here. This is my daughter's. And I have a big ball. So little and big are opposites. Okay? So that's an example. Right here. I have a pillow, and it is super soft. Something that I could sleep on. Right over here, I have a book, and it's super hard. So soft and hard are opposites. Now, I know that this is the opposite because I would not want to sleep on something like that. It would be way too uncomfortable. Well, in our story this week that we read, it's called Kitten's First Full Moon. In our story on pages 4 and 5, we saw that Kitten saw the moon and thought it was a bowl of milk. Well, in this part of the story, she closed her eyes and stretched her neck and opened her mouth and licked. Now, this page has antonyms. Can you find the antonyms of this page? Again, she closed her eyes and stretched out her neck and opened her mouth and licked. Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint. One of the words is closed. So if I think about the word closed, well, if I close my book, then I know I can't see the pages inside anymore. So what would its opposite be? So if I wanted to see the pages again, what would I have to do? Well, I would have to open my book in order to see the pages. So the opposite of close is to open. All right, good job. All right, so what I wanted to do today was to just play a little game with you where I want to act out a word and I want you to tell me what its opposite is. You can act it out too if you'd like. Okay, so I'm going to start off with up. Right now I am standing up, so I'm going to ask you to stand up as well. So stand up. All right, what would be the opposite? What could we do to show the opposite of up? Oh, good thinking. Okay, so I'm going to do that with you, okay? So if I'm up, the opposite would be to go like that. Down. Good job. Okay, so how about this one? I have been so sad about not being able to go to school. So this is my sad face. Can you act out a sad face with me? Now, what would be the opposite of sad? Well, it's something that makes me happy too, is the thought of going back to school. Yes, so sad and happy. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. This one is something we've done in our classroom. I want you to run in place. Fast. Fast, fast. Go faster. Faster, faster. Okay, now I want you to do the opposite. What is the opposite? Okay, so fast, and the opposite is slow. Good job. Okay, now, I know I did that running right now, and I already feel hot. You know how it is. I get really hot sometimes, so I have to fan myself. What would be the opposite of hot? Can you act it out, please? I'm going to actually get something. This is it. The opposite of hot. I want you to act it with me. I need a blanket. Yes, the opposite of hot is cold. Okay, now I have one here. Now this is something that I love to eat. This is a cutie. It's an orange, okay? Little tangelo. And so with this, when I eat it, it is so sweet and yummy. Now this gives me a nice, good, sweet flavor in my mouth. That's the sense of taste. If I were to eat something like this, okay, what would that taste like on my mouth? It's its opposite, sweet, and its opposite makes a face like that when I taste something like this. It is called sour. So sweet and sour. Very good. All right, so let me do this one. If I were to give you something, I'm going to give you my Tangelo. All right, what would be the opposite of that? Okay. If I give it to you, then the opposite would be to take it. Give, take. That is the opposite. So here you go. I want you to grab it. Good. You just took it from me. Good job. Alrighty. There's one last one. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to use my chair. Move that off. Grab my chair. Alright, so here is this one. So this one is to sit. What is the opposite of sit? Okay, can you show me the opposite of sit? There, to stand. Good job. Thanks for playing with me. Now, the reason why it's so important to know antonyms is because we need to understand words better, and sometimes knowing the opposite of a word helps us to learn it better. That's all it is. So boys and girls, thanks for playing with me. I appreciate it. And I want you to think of other opposites. Okay, think of other words that have different meanings, the opposite meanings, and see if you can let me know. I want you to send me a message on Remind